Hello, this is Miss Hall, and today's video will be discussing the energy booklet, pages 6 and 7. What is energy? Let's go ahead and get started on looking at what is energy. What is energy? Well, defined, energy is the ability to do work. Okay? Anything with energy can perform some sort of action, some type of action. All right, on page 6, you have some questions that you'll be answering based on what you already know about energy. So why don't you take a moment, pause the video, and go ahead and answer questions 1 through 5 on page 6. Energy comes from many different sources. There's nuclear energy in the form of fusion in stars. There's potential energy of apples in a tree. There's kinetic energy when the apple falls from the tree. There's radiant or light energy in the form of the sun or a light bulb turned on. There's electric energy from a battery in a circuit or from, well, an electric plug that's been plugged in. There's chemical energy in the food that you eat and the fuel that you put in your cars, and actually in the battery that's being unused. There's thermal energy in the form of a fire or just rubbing your hands together. There's also magnetic energy, but we'll discuss that one a little bit more later. Okay. Now, the original source of energy for all living organisms comes from the sun. It is then converted into usable energy by producers or in energy systems. Now, last year, you were remote learning when we were talking about plants and ecosystems and biomes. So the way that plants convert the sun's energy into usable energy is in a process called photosynthesis. Okay? Other energy systems can use the sun to heat water into steam or to actually convert the radiant energy directly into electricity. Energy cannot be destroyed. Okay, and that's one half of a very important concept called the conservation of energy. Now, energy can be transferred or transformed. Transferred from one place to another, such as in heat, thermal energy moving from one place to another, or it can be transformed, like when you're at the top of a roller coaster with very high potential energy, and then you go zooming down to the bottom of a roller coaster hill, which is mostly kinetic energy. Now, there is a way that energy can be lost, and that is in the form of heat. Even in the most efficient system, you still get a little bit of loss of heat, a little bit of lost energy, because moving things cause friction. Moving atoms, moving parts, moving cells. So movement of molecules is actually what thermal energy is. So some of it's always lost, even in an almost perfect system. Now on page 7, it states, use the following chart to research and describe 6 different forms of energy. Be sure to provide examples of each. So what I'm going to do now is give you a chance of pausing the video, and I'll be back in just one moment with a list of the 6 types of energy that you would like to use in the chart. All right. On page 7, I have a list of about 7 different types of energy that you could use to fill in the chart. The first is mechanical energy. The second is chemical energy. The third is electrical energy. The fourth is nuclear energy. The fifth is thermal energy. The sixth is electromagnetic energy. You can also call this radiant energy. And then, well, a bonus one, in case you didn't want to use the others, sound energy. Please make sure that you've paused the video after this and you've taken your time to do some research on your own and describe the forms of energy. All right, after you've done that, I'll help you out a little bit and maybe give you a little bit of information to check and make sure that you've done the chart correctly. So pause now. When you're done, come back to the video. Mechanical energy is the energy of moving objects. It could be potential energy or kinetic energy. A lot of times, it's a combination of both, like a bicycle wheel or a bicycle pedal. When you are at the height of the bicycle pedal, you'll push down and you make the bicycle move. But at the top of the motion of the spinning bicycle pedal, you do have some potential energy. A rolling ball, depending on where it's located, going from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill, could have both potential and kinetic energy. But just remember, as one goes up, the other usually goes down. Chemical energy is the energy stored within chemical bonds, like the chemical bonds in sugar. It can also be found in batteries, food, and fuel, like what you put in your car. Electrical energy is the energy of electric charge. Another way of putting it is the energy of moving electrons, and it usually powers appliances in your house. We will actually learn more about electrical energy in a virtual lab, and you could even try a real lab if you have the materials at home. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Nuclear energy. It's the energy stored within the nucleus of an atom. If you remember from last year, the nucleus of an atom contains protons and neutrons. So, nuclear energy comes from when those protons or neutrons move out of the nucleus of an atom or into the nucleus of an atom, depending on what kind of nuclear energy you're trying to produce. The production of the sun's energy comes from a nuclear reaction called fusion, where 2 atoms are being combined. The nuclear energy on Earth comes from fission. 1 atom is being broken down into new atoms. Thermal energy is the energy of moving particles, more specifically, moving molecules or atoms. Okay? Thermal energy is very easy to transfer from one place to another. For example, a hot stove is usually not touched because the thermal energy can transfer to your hand very easily. Electromagnetic energy, or radiant energy. This is energy that travels in the form of waves, like light waves, or microwaves, or gamma rays, or radio waves. It's also known as radiant energy and light energy. I think you can probably come up with a few examples on your own. Let's talk about sound energy. Sound energy is a type of energy that travels in mechanical waves. Mechanical waves have to have a medium or a material through which to travel. Sound waves, or sound energy, begins as a movement or vibration that travels out in waves. For example, your vocal cords produce sound energy. A loud car stereo with a booming bass can rattle the windows. That's all a form of sound energy.